a guest, Keller. She is going to help me represent this lady in history. So I'm going to speak verbally 2 facts about this lady, and I want you to watch the way that she communicates and interprets that is different. Okay, and that'll give you a clue of who we're talking about. Some of you may know of this special lady, and some of you may not. It's okay. So, okay, fact number 1. I became deaf and blind at 18 months old. Over time, I eventually learned to communicate using sign language.
Harriet Tubman.
No, wait until I'm done with the facts, until we guess, okay? I should have said that before. And Diane is my ADHD student, my diverse student. She's going to be helping me with various activities.
Okay.
Passing things out. Okay. So we'll continue. I also learned to read, write, and speak. Fact number 2. In 1904, I was the first deaf-blind person to complete my college degree. Many people believe my life was a miracle. Now raise your hand, think you know. That's right, Helen Keller. That is who we are going to be talking about today. And remember, Michaela, thank you for your help. She'll be coming up later for another activity that we're going to do later. Yesterday we talked about Alexander Graham Bell, and we learned that he was actually an advocate for the deaf, and he was a dear friend of Helen's. He was a really big in her education. And so today we're going to learn about Helen Keller, and the objective for today is after the lesson on Helen Keller, the students will create a timeline of her life as a group with 80% accuracy. And due to time constraints, we won't be able to go over her life in detail, so tomorrow we're going to read a story of her life and do a creative writing assignment. So now we're going to review the word wall, and everybody should have word wall definitions in their packet. It should be the second page in your packet. Raise your hand if you don't have this. Okay? And I want you to just repeat the words along with me. Is everybody ready? Raise your hand if you're ready. Ready? Okay. Repeat the words with me. American Sign Language, advocate, braille, disabilities, courageous, determination, strong-willed, and visually impaired. And we're going to go over 4 of these definitions, okay, for today, for the purpose of our lesson. So I'd like someone to read the definition of American Sign Language. Kayla?
A form of sign language developed in the U.S. for the use of people who are deaf, consisting of over 4,000 signs.
Thank you. And someone read the definition for visually impaired. Can I get a volunteer? Sonia?
Having any defect of vision, whether disabling or not.
Okay. Strong-willed. Rachel?
Having a powerful will difficult to deal with.
And Helen Keller will learn later on in our week that she was very strong-willed. And so was her teacher that we'll learn more about as well. And that really helped her in her education and her life. And the last word we're going to learn, the definition is advocate. Diane?
A person who works for a cause or group.
Okay. And Helen became a huge advocate because she was deaf and blind. She became an advocate for the blind, primarily for the blind, but also for the deaf. We're going to learn a little bit more when we do the PowerPoint about the way that she impacted society. She is a fantastic woman. She inspires me, you know, the things that she was able to do. And I hope that she inspires you too. For her to be deaf and blind and to do all that she did, that you will see, is amazing. So, we are going to watch a movie clip from the movie Miracle Worker. And the clip is featured here is Helen Keller with her teacher Ann Sullivan. And Ann Sullivan was a vital person in Helen Keller's life. Up until the age of 7, Helen Keller could not communicate. And we're going to see in the video, Ann Sullivan, when she came into her life, Helen was considered a wild child. Because could you imagine being deaf and blind? She didn't have a way to communicate, and she never learned words. So Ann Sullivan came into right here is an example of the sign language alphabet. And all of you have this on your desk. And this was the first way that Helen Keller learned. Although she couldn't see, Anne Sullivan did these words into her hands. Okay, so we're going to watch the video and talk about it. Then we're going to learn a word used in sign language. Does anybody have any questions about anything I've covered so far? Yes, thank you. You're